What's good, Tech family? Urban Tech Reviews, and today on the channel I'll be doing a review of the Itouch Air 3 smartwatch. Let's check it out. Now you can get this smartwatch on itouchwearables.com, and the ticket on it, $60. Oh Lord! Now there's a whole bunch of colors and variations that this come in. So the case changes colors, so you can get a different color case, and the case is the outer part around the actual smartwatch, and then you have the band. So there's different bands and different case colors that you can get. I'll let them roll on the screen right now so you can check those out and see which ones you want. The case on the Itouch Air 3 comes in two different sizes. You can get it in 40mm or 44mm. So what all comes in the box? You get the watch, you get the USB charging cable, and you get your instruction manual. The strap that comes with this is 9.5 inches in length and 20mm wide. And the buckle on it is a closed style buckle, which means it tucks inside of your band just like an Apple Watch band would. Let's go over some features that the Itouch Air 3 has. Some of the features are notifications, calorie tracker, camera remote, pedometer, blood O2 monitor, waterproof, weather app, connected GPS, hygiene assistant, sleep monitor, music remote, motion gesture, relaxation mode, 24/7 continuous heart monitoring, reminders to hydrate, suggesting breathing exercises, workout mode designed for running, elliptical training, cycling and hiking, multi-sport mode designed for basketball, baseball, football and soccer, power save mode, and better battery life than the Itouch Air previous models. Now the system requirements that you need to run this on Android is you got to be running Android 9.0 or up, and on iOS you need to be running iOS 13 or higher. And when you first get your watch, what you want to do is you want to download the app Itouch Wearables. That's available on Android and iOS devices. So you want to download that app, and then you want to go through the process of setting up your watch and setting up an account through that app. After you do that, then you want to get your watch, and then we'll turn the camera around and I'll show you how to get everything started. Let's get a close-up look of the smartwatch. Now, one thing that you might notice is that there's no physical buttons. So it took me, I actually had to read the manual to figure out how to turn this on and off. Now, the first time that I tried to turn this on, I couldn't figure it out, and I'm sitting there looking stupid. So I actually had to look up the instructions, or open up the instructions and look at it. So we're gonna take a quick look at it, and then we're gonna, go through all the features and everything. So this is what it looks like. This is your strap, and this is, the way it goes through, goes and like that, and then you tuck it in through that spot right there. All right, so that's how it goes. So you see there's no physical buttons on here. So the way that you turn it on is you actually just long press the screen, press it for like 3 to 5 seconds, and then when you do that, it'll turn it on. Still ain't turned on. Hold on, there we go. All right, so boom. That's what it'll look like when you first turn it on. And when you first turn it on, you could tap the screen to wake it up. You got your date on there, you got your the day of the week, your battery percentage, your time, and stuff like that. If you connected to Bluetooth too, all that's on your home screen. So if you scroll from the top to the bottom, if you come down with it, you got some different features. So you got Bluetooth on here, so you can tap the Bluetooth, connect the Bluetooth. You got the power, you got sleep mode, where you can put it to sleep mode. Then you got your battery, then you got brightness, and you got your battery percentage, and I don't know what that is right there. Hold on. Alright, so that's to change your screensaver, your background, and then you got your settings right here. So when you go into settings, you only got 3 things. You got your brightness, you can tap that. Power save, I always turn my power save off, so it's off. And you got watch faces. There's only like 3 watch faces on here, 3 or 4. And that's it right there. So when you press the thing to like make a selection, you get a little haptic feedback too, so you actually know that you're pressing a button. So if you scroll from the left to the right, then you'll get your steps, and then you can scroll again and you'll get like just a chart, and then you'll have this one where it has your steps, your calories, and your miles and all that stuff on there. And then on the last page, it has like today's time, so like how long that you walked, and basically how long you were active and stuff. All right, so to go back, you just want to swipe it from the left to the right. Now if you swipe from right to left, then you get other options. So you got your weather app, so you can connect it via Bluetooth, which is connected, so I don't know why it's popping up like that, but it's you got your weather app, and then you got your camera app. So let me show you that real quick. All right, so if I wanted to take a picture and I go to the camera app, I click the camera app, and then you got to open up the camera on your phone, and then when you press the button, boom, you see it took a picture, and that's the picture. All right, so real easy to do that, you know, not much to it. Flip it that way, y'all see me back there on the cam, boom, and then you got me right there. So real easy to take a picture on here remotely with the watch. Back out of there, you got messages, so it can go through your messages that you got. Now these are my Instagram messages, but you know, you can get whatever messages that you want on there. You go through the phone and pick which apps you want to actually receive messages from. So scroll out of there. So then you have music, so if you click music, hit the play, it'll start playing a... Alright, so I don't get no copyright strike or nothing, so you hit that and it'll play the music that you got queued up or something from whatever app that you want to play music from. And you gotta scroll that way. Then you got your activity app, which is basically what we did earlier. You got your training apps, so you go to sports mode. You can go to workout mode. Then you got your clock, so you can change your put an alarm on there, put a countdown on there, stopwatch, and all of that. You got your sleep, so if you wear it when you sleep, it'll track you sleeping. You got your heart rate on there, so you can tap your heart rate. Now it's not gonna read mine because I don't have a watch on. Then you got your water, so if you wanna you know what I mean, track how much water that you're drinking. Or is that your... Yeah, I think that's the water one. And then you got your relaxation one, so you want to tap that and it'll take you to the relaxation app. And then you have your brightness and power save, just like you had earlier on the other thing. So if you want to back out of everything, just keep scrolling back that way until everything backs out. So now I'll show you the app, and then we'll you know, see what that's hitting for. So when you get on to the app on your phone or whatever device you want to connect it to, then you got the about section. If you click the little 3 dots, you got contact us, and then privacy policy. You got your battery percentages up here. That's what that green bar is. And then right here it says you're 0% done with your goals for the day, so you can set personal goals and stuff. See, I did 28 steps, burned 1 calorie, did 0.01 mile, heart rate was 81, body measurements, but workout history, sleep, water, coffee intake, nutrition tracker, and running mode. So some nice little features, you know what I mean, to go through if you want to go through all that. So then this is your personal information on there. You could you know, plug in your name, your gender, height, weight, age, email. You can put in your personal goals, you know what I mean, so some goals that you want to lose and stuff like that if you want to do that. Reminders and alarms, so if you want to have a reminder to hydrate, reminder to stretch, and then different alarms on there, you could do that. You want to change your units from imperial to metric, you could do that. Change the language as well. You click that last one, right here, the watch. Then it tells you your personal information, or your information on there from your watch. So your MAC address and all that, the firmware that you have, battery percentage, shows you if you're connected or disconnected. Also, you can download watch faces and stuff from there. See your device settings, so rise to wake, do not disturb, your time format. You can go 24 or 12-hour format, and the 24/7 heart rate monitor. So all that's in the settings on the on the app. Weather, you can set the weather app, use current location, has my location and everything on there, so it's going to update the weather app on the watch. Notifications, you can put what notifications that you want on there. So I don't use WhatsApp, so all of these notifications are available on the watch. Camera remote, so you can click that and then it'll go straight in the camera remote from here and stuff. So you can just do it from there, which I wouldn't really understand why that would make sense, but okay. Then you gotta find my watch. So if your watch was missing, it lit up. It's got a little vibrate. It's not actually ringing or anything, so maybe it just doesn't have a speaker or anything on there to be able to do that. But it says just your watch is vibrating and the screen is on. So I'll let you know that. If you want to go through the watch face gallery real quick, you can click that, and there's a whole bunch of different watch faces that you could pick to choose. So yeah, that's basically everything from the app perspective of the watch. But let's move on to the next part of the review. So let's get into some likes and dislikes of the Itouch Wearables Air 3 smartwatch. Now, some of the things that I do like is that it's compatible with Apple watch bands. So if you got an Apple smartwatch, you got one of those, you can use those bands and they are compatible with this watch. They're about the same size, so you'd be able to swap them out if you don't like these bands. All the features like the sports mode and all that, so you can wear this when you're doing sports, which I don't know many people is going to wear while you hooping or playing football or baseball or something like that. But when you're running, hiking, and exercising and stuff like that, this will be a good way to track your heart rate monitor, you know, track your O2, to track your steps and all of that stuff. So being a smartwatch and having that exercise capabilities, you know, to keep you up and keep you on track with everything that you're doing is definitely a dope feature. The battery life on here isn't bad at all. I was able to keep this off charge for about three, maybe 4 days, and that's with notifications on and all of that, getting everything coming through from my phone. So battery life isn't going to be an option for most people, because I really feel like I ran the battery and really kept all the notifications going through. So, you know, I really tried to test the battery out. And my last thing that I like about this watch is that it comes in a whole bunch of different variations. So if you don't like one color, there's a whole bunch of other colors for you to choose from. If you don't like one color of this case, you know, then you can go with a different color for a different case, you know what I mean? So to be able to switch it up and stuff like that is obviously a great feature to have. Let's get into the dislikes. Dun 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 dun. But one of the dislikes that I have is the cord. And there's two things that I don't like about the cord. One thing is that it's a proprietary cord. And when I say proprietary, what does that mean? Proprietary means that if this cord breaks, then you have to get this exact cord. You got to get this exact charger, because this company makes this charger with the two prongs on here that connect to your watch. You have to get this exact charger to be able to charge your watch. So hopefully you would never break this charger, because then you'd be, you know, kind of messed up and have to get another charger. The second thing that I don't like about this charger is the length. This is about probably 5 inches, maybe 6 inches of charging cord. I don't know why companies make their cords so short. If I'm the consumer, I always like my charging cables to be longer. You know, I always buy aftermarket cables that are 10 foot, 12 foot or something like that, you know, because I can't do, it's 10 foot, 12 foot, yeah, something like that. The longer ones, you know, because these are just too short. Like if I, you know, plug this in, and then it's not going to even reach my nightstand. So if I plugged it into a outlet or something, then you're stuck with leaving this on the floor or somewhere where it might get damaged. So I would definitely want a longer cable with my charger. Another thing that I dislike is the size of the watch band. I'm not a fan of these watch bands to begin with, so when I buy my Apple Watches, I always get the different cases because I don't like the bands that they come with, and this one's no different. Now this style is a lot better than the Apple Watch band where they, you know, you get the two little buttons, you gotta like press them on there and stuff like that, because that watch band would always pop off, and you know, I'll be checking it out and the next thing I know, I'm losing my watch. But these ones are a little better because they tuck, but I just feel like they need to be a little longer in length because, you know, this is pretty tight. Like there's really no wiggle room in here. This is on there, you know what I mean? This is pretty tight. Now I know my watch isn't going anywhere, but you know, my circulation might be a little you know, messed up too because the watch band is so tight. And if I loosen it up, I really have like no you know, wiggle room when I loosen it up because I'm on the third notch. Right here, I'm on the third notch from the last one. So I would want the band to be a little longer, or even include 3 bands. I believe Apple does 3 bands too, where you have a short band and a longer band, and then you have the basic band, you know, the other side of the band that comes with it. So it gives you options if you have a smaller wrist and you want a smaller watch band or like a little tighter fit, or if you have a bigger wrist and you want a you know, more loose fit, this will work for you. So that's something that I would try to include in you know, the box if I you know, had something to give for the dislikes. Now let's get into my final thoughts about the Itouch Wearables Air 3 smartwatch. All right, so for the price, this is a nice watch. Like I said, it could be considered an Apple clone. Now it's not gonna have all the features that an Apple Watch has, but it looks just like one. It takes the cases that the Apple Watches take. It takes the watch bands that it takes. All of that stuff is interchangeable. So to me, that's a plus. You're gonna get all your exercise apps. You're gonna get all your notifications. You're gonna get your calls. So this is just a nice budget-friendly watch for somebody who might not want to spend the bread and get a more expensive $500, $600 watch. You can get you a $60 watch and have almost all of the features of one of those upper, you know, big name brand watches, and you get it in a cheaper package. You know, so definitely something that I believe you should try out if you know, not really ready to take that big leap and get, you know, one of them bigger name watches and stuff like that, smart watches. You can grab you one of these and still be styling and profiling and doing your thing with one of these. So if you're interested in buying one of the Itouch Wearables Air 3 watches, I'll put the link in the description. You can check that link, click that link, and it'll take you to their website where you can buy any one of the, you know, 40 different combinations. Not really 40, but I'm just, you know, exaggerating. But you can get you one of the combination of watches that you like and definitely try them out. But it's Urban Tech Reviews. If this video helped you in any way or you just enjoy my content, you can let me know by clicking the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do that by clicking on my logo on the bottom right hand corner of your screen. If you're not following me on all social media sites, all that information is in the description. Until the next time, Tech family, stay blessed.